some more, I guess, upbeat news, man, based on where he's at currently, man. We're gonna give Damar Hamlin a shout out, man. That was a situation that really touched the world.
Yeah,
the world. A lot of people responded and gave love and flowers, man. I think him coming out of that, he felt the energy and love that was being hurled his way. That's something major, man. A lot of people, like, they stopped the game.
Yeah, real talk, man. In my lifetime, first of all, NFL commends you. You did something good for once. He stopped the game. I ain't never seen that. I remember old boy in Pittsburgh, man. He got paralyzed or whatever. They told him to run the next play. We're trying to get to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Put him on the side, card him out or whatever. That man literally lost his life on the field. He was pronounced like damn near dead. When they got to give you CPR, bro, that means you just died. Yeah. But for that responder team, shout out to them because they got there in less than 3 minutes and they was on it.
Every second count. I was reading something somebody said for the people who was probably getting the least amount on the field, they had the most important job that day.
Come on now.
And they was on point.
The most important job that day. Without them, you probably wouldn't have been.
That sound like life period. Supposed to get paid the least, what's the name? But that's real talk.
And shoot, even the hospital people, man, for him to have made that progress so quick, like they did, and making sure he was incubated early on.
Yeah.
And even when he was conscious, they kept it in, which is very important. My mom, she was a therapist or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out 9 Roads, man.
9 Roads, Lee. All right, gotcha. For sure. But yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man. I'm glad he's coming to grow. I hope maybe he can get back on the field.
Prayer work, man.
It do.
Prayer work, man.
It do big time.
Yeah, the whole nation praying, bro.
Yeah, it do.
You believe in, man. Folks taking these.
Shout out to everybody who donated.
Yeah, his GoFundMe.
Not only to his GoFundMe, but also to his Toy Drive Foundation. You know, that goes a long way.
I mean, starting safety, man. Real talk, like you said, I didn't realize he wasn't making that much money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's still up on that rookie contract.
6-7 rounds,
something like that.
It's about
180 or something compared to some people on the field making millions that riding that bench.
It's a lot of players in the league. You can look at their roster, and it's about, what you gonna say, 5, 6, 7 people making that big money.
Yeah.
And everybody else is just fill-ins, from undrafted to 5th round and lower, and they just throw you in there.
Yeah.
And they'll hop from team to team to team, and they just throw them in there. So
that young man play with heart too. He a young Thundercat boy. He bring that boomstick, bro.
Hey, and when he woke up, the first thing he said was, "Did we win?"
Real talk, bro.
Did we win?
Oh yeah, I read, and then the doctor told him you did win. You won the game of life.
Yeah.
You alive. Like, you fought for that.
Yeah.
Like he was in critical care, so he fought, man. So yeah.
Yeah, so many times we play sports, we always use that same nomenclature, like I'm willing to die for this.
Right.
But I mean, most of us who play football probably ain't never seen someone have to get life-saving CPR, right?
You ain't lying, real talk.
So when you hear, I'm willing to die from this, and then you see someone actually gone, it's one of those stuff starting to get put in perspective, like, am I really willing to die for this? Yeah. So
I mean, it, you know, NFL, helmet to helmet, and I don't want to relive the play, but, you know, it was a trauma hit to the chest, right?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So he was trying to make the legal, you know what I mean?
It was a clean play.
It was a clean
routine.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even a high impact play. It was a perfect hit.
It was a perfect hit.
It was an artery.
So now, you know, you look at it like, damn, do you need to drop your head to protect?
Right.
You know what I mean? Now that happened.
Oh yeah.
So where the league gonna go with this shit now?
They definitely need to reevaluate it, right? I mean,
I think that's just what it was a very.
They said
like one in a billion.
It was. They said, "Shout out what it is," and the doctors replied on it.
Never hit again.
Yeah, what the doctors replied on it is your heart beats a certain amount a minute, right? Yeah. So when your heart beating at a rhythm and it goes from expanding to going back down, and if you hit it at the exact right, if you punch somebody in the chest at the exact right moment, you can stop the heart. So basically, and shout out to the T Higgins, because that boy, I don't know. It's PTSD when it comes to this type of stuff. If Hamlin could come back, would he even be the same tackling anymore? Does he relive that? And then for T Higgins being the wide receiver that did it, you could tell it took a toll on him.
He did.
Like, hey, bro, I ain't mean to.
So I'm saying, what further test does the league have to go? I'm talking about with therapy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk,
like, hey man, listen, bro. Somebody got to, you know,
and it's real.
Sit them down and say, listen, man, you took a shot. you probably need to.
Yeah.
You can't just jump him back.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
His physical therapy needs to also have mental therapy.
yeah, you got physical, mental, yeah.
He needs to get back in there because
even
last
being
thing
a-
he's
He'll be out at least a full season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it ain't even up to him if
You
he come back. It's up to the doctors whether he can play the game
he
in
get
the
cleared,
NFL again.
that is true.
You know what I'm saying?
How much neurological damage you got?
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about the NFL is, like, even after you get done playing, no matter how long you played, your insurance is only good for the first 5 years.
Fact.
And
Big
he's not
fact.
vested yet. This is
And
first
he's
year.
not even vested.
Big
3 years to
fact.
get vested.
Exactly.
Big
That's
fact.
why it's so
So
big.
he won't even sniff out a pension or anything.
No.
Exactly.
Then you gotta test the players
And
that
wait,
seen
but
it.
that's the crazy.
Yeah.
But
You
then,
gotta give them therapy
But
because
then-
Real talk.
I know they
And
got
look, check this out, y'all. Being a veteran myself, I would tell you, being in combat ain't no joke. This is the last combat sport other than boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Remember,
And yeah, it's a real combat sport. You talking about grown men coming at each other with their full might, and their bodies are built. They basically train their body for war.
He's the best
So when you
athlete
get a
in
man
the
coming at
world.
this speed, and a wide receiver coming at this speed with a safety that's up that par coming at this speed, oh, that collision gonna be hell, bro. It is gonna be hell.
and speaking on that, like, after years of taking that type of toll, you get kicked off that insurance. What other insurance company gonna insure you?
Nobody.
Oh, bomb them.
No,
gonna
not them no more.
Nah, them niggas gonna
Hey, you got
Nah,
my secret, baby.
Nah.
Oh, bomb right here.
They funded.
Like you got what?
They funded.
Oh no.
Hey,
You know what I'm
Hey, fill these papers out.
My bad.
We see what we do.
We serious.
Nah, you right.
No, that was on point. I like that though.
Yeah,
Really.
League
But like Dave
look at-
Chappelle said, get a fake Canadian ID. They
Yeah, they got free.
Go there, don't you know?
The league-
What I'm saying is,
Hey, look.
to witness somebody that you in the trenches with in practice,
Right.
training camp, you know what I'm saying? To witness that happen, and you know for 10 minutes of not
It's
breathing
tough.
without oxygen, you
Boom.
brain dead. You know what I'm saying? And he was 9 minutes to witness that. That's trauma on the people that's watching.
Let me
this.
just take some. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Me watching from my household, like I say, hate to relive the moment, but if you understand, adrenaline is what made him jump back up after the hit. And then you
Boom.
see his brain get disconnected from the rest of his body. That man fell. He was gone right there.
Yeah.
Adrenaline only lasts for so long. That's why they hit you with
Right.
epinephrine or whatever. Yeah.
It's-
But man, when he got up and popped up, boom,
Well,
that disconnect happened.
I was
just
watching
like
the
that.
play live, and when it happened, when he dropped, I automatically thought to myself, "This ain't the greatest firefighter EMT experience."
Yeah.
When them legs go
Shout out
first,
to you too, man.
when them legs go
firefighting
first,
military.
usually that's not a good sign for your heart.
Yeah.
So when the hit happened and he got back up, there's one thing they teach you about accidents and stuff like that. When people have accidents, people want to get up, run, and move because their adrenaline's still pumping.
Yep.
And they don't understand that their spine not all intact.
Right.
And all it takes is a 10th of a degree of them turning their head,
You
and then the
paralyzed.
person just drops.
Boom.
So that's what I immediately
No
thought.
blood flow to the
I
brain.
thought the head may have jarred something, and when he turned, his legs gave out because the connection went out. And then once I seen the ambulance and everything, I was like, no, it wasn't anything too good.
Right.
Them legs went out first, so yeah. I think to answer you, Ike, the first thing you do is from the top down, right? So padding. All you can at this point in time, all you can do is padding. And then second off, I
I'm
think
saying pad what though?
just play.
It's already like a chess play, right?
But
It's it's hard. Man.
Remember, it's a chest play with padding up
What I'm
on it.
saying,
It's-
They got padding up on the chest play.
now,
I'm saying padding.
but what I'm saying though, is do you require? Cause don't forget we dealing with egos with these professional athletes,
Yeah.
and they like, man, I like to. It's gonna
Yeah.
fuck up my
That's the
mobility.
first thing.
NFL.
If they want to risk it, that's on them. Give them the option
Yeah,
though.
you have to sign it. NFL made each and every player.
I mean, how
AD
they
had a
bucked on
problem
the
with this.
helmet. Yep,
And
they
Tom Brady.
Remember how they bucked Julio bucked on the helmet?
Yeah.
Antonio, what's his name?
They
bucked on
hated the helmets. All the players. Tom Brady, AB.
Yeah, they
a bunch
said,
of
man,
players
now
came
my
out,
view different,
said,
bro.
my
Like,
view
y'all
is different.
killing
I
me
don't
on
like
that.
it. And guess what? You're gonna wear it because it's the safest thing to do. NFL got a safety team.
They got
they
OSHA
do
back
their
in.
stuff. So I think the first thing you look at is how can we get better padding to the area that they're gonna hit, and then we
That's
can
a
start-
lot of padding though, bro. You gonna have to.
Well, you can probably do the
It's
under,
technology.
the
You gotta do
underarm
something.
with the.
Everybody starts when you first
You gonna have to
started.
develop a pattern that can soak up vibration.
When you first started playing football, all your pads when you was up with this fucking thing.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
just going back to
Small,
the pads they
Well,
rolled.
they gave us
Boy, you go
yeah,
They gotta go back them big ass jerseys.
yeah. We had them big ass helmets. Remember your helmet was rocking because it was too big.
Ain't got
Hey,
no.
look, That's how I look at it. You got to start from the top down. Put more padding, and then let's figure it out. I also think there should be. I don't think it should have took that long for EMTs to get out there. Ambulance on the field or not, I feel like there should be people on the sideline already.
I agree.
Where I can just run out there.
Well, man, the trainers are certified though. You know what I'm saying? That's why they came out. Then they alert the ambulance.
I think that should just be straight up.
Them folks chilling, bro.
Them folks chilling, bro.
Everything on.
Trainers ain't train.
Where your phone?
Damn, where we going for it? Damn, but my fantasy team losing. My fantasy team losing, man.
That's what amazed me that the NFL let it go and Vegas let it go because fantasy has become a real thing. So you like to think they all about their bread, man. Me truthfully, dealing with Goodell, I think he had no fucking choice.
No.
You better stop this game.
Yeah.
Because the kickback you gonna get from this is gonna be. They would unhinge him from being the commissioner. Because the owners would have fired.
Only game on TV.
Yeah. Only game.
Messed it up.
Y'all saw
it had playoff implications, all that.
Who?
That was the biggest game of the year.
Yeah.
That was the thing. It was the biggest game of the year.
Yup. Two high-powered offenses, Burrow high, Bills doing their thing, Super Bowl favorite.
That's what I said. Fantasy fans, everything.
Big fantasy game.
Because if you live in fantasy football, that's the Super Bowl.
I think that's the reason why it took 2 hours to say the game.
$1,500 here.
First off,
I was starting Stephon Diggs.
shout out to Zach Taylor for walking up to Bill and saying like, McDermott is saying like, hey, my people need some time. Your people need some time. And Zach told him like, McDermott told him like, I need to be at the hospital. Yeah. I need to be there to make sure he's okay. So shout out to them for making sure
Diggs is hurt. That's his fight.
He took over from the stadium.
Did he?
Yeah.
Straight down.
Diggs was hurt. Then all of a sudden, I remember they was zooming in the Diggs, zooming in the Diggs. Then you know how you go back and it's an empty spot. Where the hell Diggs go? He left.
So I think
he was live on ESPN.
He would have told the league, find me.
Yeah, I think that's why it really took Goodell 2 hours because he was like, think about the money. Think about everything. And then they was talking about push the game back to week 18. But you got to think about it. Say like you bought playoff tickets for this game. Now you got to push this back. You can't get the hotel.
Or the team's still riding on this game.
Yeah, and it's like how much money is you going to put into this for one game? And I think it took them 2 hours to be like, all right, there's nothing we can do. And then it took them, when they made the decision? Like Thursday that the game would not be played at all. That it was just no contest. Because when they sat down and crunched the numbers, they said for one game, we got to push back all these playoff games, Super Bowl.
Money.
Think about all that stuff they got.
They could have played that next night. And then put their games just one day ahead next week.
If I'm on that team, I'm not playing that.
Bro, you're not.
I wouldn't know.
You would have been
like, if the league wanted to make the
game. You would have did like Shay did, like Shannon Sharp did. He ain't come to work.
I was just about to say that.
He ain't come to work.
So you said the worst thing we seen was my man from Pittsburgh and the game procedure, right?
Man, they said run the next play.
So
my man was paralyzed.
Now I know what side. I think pretty much everybody's on one side about it, but can we all the way be mad at Skip because he's a controversial motherfucker? Can we always be mad at Skip because he threw that out there like shit? We used to saying that. Let's just keep it going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I saw nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
You talking about his tweet?
Yeah. Right.
I saw nothing wrong with the tweet, bro. At the end, he said it ain't relevant. I'm saying I'm agreeing with you. I think this is irrelevant. The game is irrelevant now. Basically, what he's saying. He basically saying like we used to seeing keep going.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a lot riding on stakes, and I'm ad-libbing right now. But at the end of it, it's like
it's the timing and how he worded it.
Bro,
the word in that.
He worded it all wrong.
And not to mention it's just people that hate him.
Yeah. Oh, that's
it's just people that hate him.
It's still being televised. You tweeting about this shit.
The tweet that he said.
He ain't even left the in the ambulance.
Yeah, he said so much on his tweet, and then what the hell?
Why he still on ground?
It was
But let me tell you the crazy part about it. It was hundreds of goddamn commentators and analysts that said the same thing. Even worse, it's just that he got a bigger platform. That's why they picked it up.
He said this big tweet, but what really threw me off is what he was saying was exactly that. Like, we've seen so much stuff, and I've never seen a game get stopped like this. We've always just continued play. But then he put them 3 little dots, and then he put the game that suddenly seemed so irrelevant.
Yeah.
But the way it was all worded wasn't sounding like the game is irrelevant.
And that's why his boss called him and said, you need to further explain.
It was more like, The game ain't irrelevant because this guy got injured. We should continue playing.
Right.
That's what it felt like. I'm reading it.
But I agree with Sean.
Felt
With
like.
Shay
And
by
that's
not
all that
coming. He was supporting him or whatever, but he was pissed at him. And then when he came back the day after, he said, man, I wish my man would take it down. But when you don't let a man go get through his monologue,
I ain't taking nothing down.
bro,
I ain't taking
I
nothing.
say it ain't gonna be long. When it come contract time, it ain't gonna be long before they split. Man. You say he ain't gonna miss that bag.
He can.
That bag is contractual.
He gonna live that contract.
That bag is contractual.
After that, he might keep that. He gonna keep that contract. Bro, he get paid at least $8 million a year.
I fucks with Shay all day, but he gonna live that contract.
No doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
If anything happened, the only thing I can see is like a Stephen A thing when Nick left.
Yep.
They just gonna say, Stephen A, you keep your show. Skip is the bigger name, right?
Man.
So Skip, you keep your show.
Skip. Who you talking about with Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Man.
Shannon
boy
Sharp-
said he
Shannon
get that
Sharp get his own
hot take when they
separate
talking about Tom Brady. He took his glass off. Skip. He said, put your glasses back on. I mean,
Come on. It's childish.
Meet me outside. We're about to talk.
It's childish.
Yeah.
You're being childish now.
If anything, Skip would keep his show undisputed, and they would give him like he got Shay Shay Club or something like
Yeah,
that.
Shay. His other
They would
booming up.
They would just give him the platform. So he ain't gotta build, and they would just say, on the network, they'd be like, you already got Shay Shay Club, let's sponsor it with you. There you go.
He got a new
And so you still
platform. He
in
has
the
Deion
franchise.
Sanders on it.
And now you got two shows instead of one.
Okay, boom.
And Shannon Sharp got a lot of NFL players
They
and
know
stuff.
that show would die without him.
Yeah.
Ain't no one gonna go back and forth with Skip besides
Not
Stephen
like
A and
that.
Shay Shay without beating this month.
Fact.
Because some of the stuff he be saying, I just be like, just beat
He
him.
an old white man that just lift weights in the dark.
Just beat him.
That's it. He wanted his plans in the dark.
He ain't got no life outside of sports, bro.
That's it, bro.
What'd you say?
He obsessed.
LeBron.
All right, we gonna goddamn flip this.
Yeah.